Hello everyone and welcome back to our channel, Medicine and You. Today, we're diving deep into a topic that's fundamental to our health, yet often overlooked: calcium. We all know calcium is good for our bones, but how does it really work? And what are the broader benefits of making sure we get enough, especially through supplements? Let us unlock the science behind strong bones and explore why calcium tablets might be a crucial part of your health journey. So let's start with the basics. Calcium is the most abundant mineral in our bodies, and about 99% of it is stored in our bones and teeth, providing them with structure and strength. Think of your bones as a bank. Throughout your life, you're constantly making deposits and withdrawals of calcium. When you're young, you deposit more than you withdraw, building up your bone mass. However, as we get older, especially for postmenopausal women, we start withdrawing more than we deposit. This is where the risk of conditions like osteoporosis comes in, which makes bones weak and brittle. This is precisely why calcium supplements can be so beneficial. Scientific studies have consistently shown that calcium supplements can help slow down this bone loss and even enhance bone density. When you take a calcium tablet, you're essentially giving your body the raw materials it needs to maintain that strong skeletal framework. This is incredibly important for reducing the risk of fractures as we age. A simple fall that might have been minor in your 20s could lead to a serious fracture in your 60s if your bone density is low. Consistent, long-term calcium intake is a key strategy in preventing this. Now you might be thinking, can I just get all my calcium from food? And yes, a diet rich in dairy, leafy greens, and fortified foods is the best foundation. However, many people still fall short of the recommended daily intake, which is around 1,000 to 1,200 milligrams for most adults. This is where supplements bridge the gap, ensuring your body has a steady supply. But not all calcium tablets are created equal. When you're browsing the supplement aisle, you'll likely see two main types: calcium carbonate and calcium citrate. What's the difference? Well, it mostly comes down to absorption. Calcium carbonate is the most common and affordable type. It contains a high amount of elemental calcium, but needs stomach acid to be absorbed properly, so it's best taken with a meal. On the other hand, calcium citrate doesn't rely on stomach acid for absorption, so you can take it anytime with or without food. This makes it a better choice for older adults who may have lower stomach acid levels or for those taking acid-reducing medications. Another crucial partner for calcium is vitamin D. You can think of vitamin D as the key that unlocks the door, allowing calcium to be absorbed from your gut into your bloodstream and then transported to your bones. Without enough vitamin D, even a high calcium intake won't be as effective. That's why many high-quality calcium supplements come fortified with vitamin D, creating a powerful duo for bone health. So, we've established that calcium is the cornerstone of a strong skeleton. But its benefits don't stop there. This is where we get into the hidden perks of calcium that many people don't know about. Let's talk about your muscles. Every time you move, whether it's lifting a weight, typing on a keyboard, or even just your heart beating, calcium is involved. It plays a critical role in muscle contraction. When a nerve signals a muscle to contract, it triggers the release of calcium ions, which enables the muscle fibers to slide past each other. If your calcium levels are low, you might experience muscle cramps, weakness, or spasms. So proper calcium intake helps ensure your muscles function smoothly and efficiently. Speaking of your heart beating, calcium is also essential for cardiovascular health. It helps maintain a proper heart rhythm. The heart is a muscle, after all, and its rhythmic contractions are regulated by the precise movement of calcium ions in and out of the heart's muscle cells. Calcium also plays a role in helping to regulate blood pressure. It's truly a mineral that keeps your body's internal orchestra playing in tune. Let's move on to the nervous system. Every thought you have, every signal your brain sends, relies on nerve communication. Calcium acts as a vital messenger in this process. When a nerve impulse reaches the end of a neuron, it triggers an influx of calcium, which then signals the release of neurotransmitters. These neurotransmitters are the chemical messengers that carry the signal to the next nerve cell. Without adequate calcium, this entire communication network can become less efficient. And here's a surprising one: digestive health. Have you ever noticed that many over-the-counter antacids contain calcium carbonate? That's because it's a natural and effective way to neutralize stomach acid, providing relief from heartburn and indigestion. While this is more of a short-term benefit, it highlights calcium's versatile role in our bodies. It also appears that calcium might play a role in regulating our metabolism and supporting weight management. Some research suggests that adequate calcium intake can influence how our body stores fat and may help regulate metabolic functions. It also contributes to hormonal balance, which impacts nearly every system in our body. From nerve signaling to muscle function, from heart rhythm to hormonal regulation, calcium is a key player in our overall wellness. Now that we understand the why, let's talk about the how. How do you incorporate calcium supplements into your routine safely and effectively? First, know your needs. As mentioned, most adults need about 1,000 to 1,200 milligrams of total calcium per day from both food and supplements. It's a good idea to estimate how much you're getting from your diet first, and then supplement the rest. Second, don't overdo it. While calcium is essential, more isn't always better. Consistently taking excessive amounts of calcium, well over the recommended limit, can potentially lead to problems like kidney stones. It can also interfere with the absorption of other important minerals, like iron and zinc. It's all about finding that right balance. If you have any pre-existing health conditions, especially kidney issues, it's always best to talk to your doctor before starting any new supplement regimen. Third, to maximize the benefits for your bones, combine your calcium intake with weight-bearing exercises. Activities like walking, jogging, dancing, and strength training put stress on your bones, which signals your body to build them up and make them stronger. The combination of calcium, vitamin D, and regular exercise is the ultimate trifecta for lifelong bone health. So to recap our ultimate guide, calcium is absolutely critical for building and maintaining strong bones, reducing your risk of osteoporosis and fractures later in life. But its role extends far beyond your skeleton, supporting muscle function, nerve communication, heart health, and even metabolic balance. When choosing a supplement, consider calcium citrate or carbonate based on your needs, and look for one that includes vitamin D for optimal absorption. Aim for the recommended daily intake without going overboard, and pair it with an active lifestyle. By understanding the science and making informed choices, you are empowering yourself to take control of your long-term health. It's not just about adding a pill to your routine. It's about investing in a stronger, healthier, and more resilient you for years to come. Thank you so much for tuning in today. I hope you found this guide to calcium tablets helpful and informative. If you did, please give this video a thumbs up and consider subscribing for more deep dives into health and wellness. As always, stay curious and stay healthy. We'll see you in the next video.